Welcome to Juwse's Drag Race, a drag competition where fictional characters from My Hero Academia compete to be the next Juwse's Drag Race valedictorian. The results for every round have been completed by a RuPaul's Drag Race simulator, link in the description. I have taken liberties with the challenge types and songs, but all results for each week were the simulated results. This video, series, and channel have no affiliation with RuPaul's Drag Race, WoW Presents, MTV, Funimation, or My Hero Academia. Sit back and enjoy the show. Previously on Juwse's Drag Race, Toga was able to show her intelligence in a riddle-based mini-challenge. In the maxi challenge, there was a surprise winner in Bakugo when all the students thought Todoroki had the best interview in Hero to Zero. In the lip sync, both Toga and Mineta did an amazing job, but Juwse decided to expel Mineta. With everyone having points, who will be expelled next and who will take their points? Find out now on episode 8 of Juwse's Drag Race, My Drag Academia. Hello, my Super Six. We are less than a month away from awarding our class valedictorian. Gran Torino is still well in the lead, but Bakugo and Toga are getting within arm's reach. Let's see who earns 5,000 points in the mini-challenge. In the beginning, we had you take a quiz about last season of Juwse's Drag Race, Nintendo versus the world. Now, you're going to take a quiz about what's happened this season. You will each have a board with multiple copies of each student. You must put the elimination order and who earned the extra credit that week. You will earn 1 point per correct placement, so each week can have 2 points for a total of 14. If there's a tie, then those tied contestants will have to place song titles, as well as trying to fix anything they might have done wrong the first time. You only have 5 minutes to complete your board. Let's get started. On your marks, get set, go! The students rush to their board and start to place their fallen comrades and who took them out. Ida is going very fast and was the first to finish. Everyone else took their time, and Gran Torino was the last to finish. Really seems like you all really want those 5,000 points. Luckily, there was no tie, so we don't have to go back to the boards. One of you got a perfect score, and another was off by a single point. Those two are Ida and Toga. The perfect scoring student is Toga. You have now pulled ahead of Bakugo and become sole second place. Ida looks confused and runs back to his board and notices that he had put Pop Step taking out Mirio, even though he put Mirio in the correct place under. Oh, I know it can be rough to get so close, but all you can do is work to win the Maxi Challenge. Speaking of which, it's the Makeover Challenge. You will have to make over a queen from Nintendo vs. the World into a bona fide hero or villain. That will be your choice to make. Here are the 6 queens that are ready for that change. Give a warm welcome back to Mad Moxie, Carmelita Montoya Fox, Samus, Rosalina, Zelda, and Pauline. In their series, they were the first 6 eliminated from the competition, so they also have a fire inside them to redeem themselves. Toga, as the winner of the mini-challenge, you will be pairing the students with their queen. The other students gasp as they know that Toga will more than likely give them queens that will be hard for them to do. Here are the selections. Toga chose to work with Mad Moxie. She gave Endeavor Rosalina. Next, she paired Ida with Samus. After that, she decided that Gran Torino will work with Carmelita Montoya Fox. Todoroki was given a chance to work with Pauline, and that left Bakugo working with Zelda. The others seemed a little annoyed, as they did seem to be paired with opposite personalities. Alright students, this week there is no runway category, so you'll be solely judged on your makeover of your queen. We will also be taking their input into consideration. How much did they like what you did? Was there tension? Attitudes? Explosions? Remember, this is for a spot in the top 5, so do your best. Good luck, and don't flunk it up. Toga and Mad Moxie seemed like a match made in heaven as they were working together. Toga's runways have been hit or missed, so she knows there's pressure on her. Endeavor seemed to work well with Rosalita, although her cheery demeanor seemed to agitate him. Gran Torino being so fast and Carmelita Montoya Fox being more stealthy caused a bit of tension, as he wanted to create a speedy tag team of heroes. Bakugo and Zelda had a very hard time at first, with Bakugo pushing Zelda to become Sheik for the challenge. Ida and Samus had similar starting costumes, even though Samus is a bit slower than Ida. Finally, Todoroki was more quiet around the vivacious Pauline, but still seemed to work well. On the runway, Ida and Samus, as well as Endeavor and Rosalita, did great work together, and seemed to really complement their own styles. The other teams all did alright, but none of them seemed truly into the pair or costumes that they made. Before judging begins, I have to say I am extremely disappointed in what I heard from the queens about some of your actions and attitudes. This was a chance to have two worlds come together in harmony and show what can happen. In this case, though, the worlds seemed to collide. Because of that, I made some decisions. Starting with the good news, Ida and Endeavor, you both have not just created amazing outfits, but your partners complemented how well you worked together. One of you had just a bit higher praise and will be the winner. That student is Ida. Congratulations, you have won 10,000 points. Endeavor, great job. You two may both go to the back of the stage. As for the rest of you, there were two of you that I am, quite frankly, angry at. Todoroki and Toga, you are safe. You may go to the back of the stage. Both Todoroki and Toga sigh as they walk back to the stage, relieved that they are not the ones he is angry with. That means Gran Torino and Bakugo, you're up for expulsion. Gran Torino, it's understandable that you wanted to create a tag team, but not every team has the same skills. You should have listened more to Carmelita and worried way less about yourself. Bakugo, I don't know where to begin. Trying to force someone to change their alter ego that you think is better suited is beyond inappropriate. You could have found a way to make Zelda into what you expected Sheik to be. Part of me thinks you should both be expelled for making our guest feel so awful. But I will abide by our rules. Two students stand before me. Prior to tonight, you were asked to plan a lip-sync performance of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show theme song by Albano and Wells. As you both have points, the winner of this will inherit the expelled students' points. There's a lot at stake. This is your last chance to redeem yourself for today and save yourself for expulsion. The time has come for you to go plus ultra for extra credit. Good luck, and don't flunk it up again. Gran Torino goes full Mario mode, jumping around in tune with the sound effects that were being played during the theme. Bakugo went a different route and created fireballs as Mario would. Gran Torino seemed to know more of the words, but neither were perfect. Students, I've made my decision. Gran Torino, you have earned the extra credit. Please go to the back of the stage. Gran Torino apologizes for treating Carmelita with such disrespect, and lets him know that it will never happen again, and his pride will not overtake his humanity. Bakugo doesn't wait for Gran Torino to get to the back of the stage before he storms out in a fit of rage. Well, I guess that takes care of that. My fabulous 5, we are 3 weeks away from finding our valedictorian. By taking Bakugo's points, Gran Torino is way in the lead, with Toga still in striking distance. These lip syncs will be even more crucial as we get down to the wire. But for now, let the credits roll. 5 students remain. Will anyone be able to catch Gran Torino now that he has absorbed Bakugo's points? Will the students find a way to better behave themselves around guests? Perhaps we'll find out next time on Juwse's Drag Race, My Drag Academia.